In this video, we're continuing with Chapter 11, Similarity, and we're going to be looking at one of the proportionality theorems, the angle-bisector theorem. So the angle-bisector theorem says if a ray bisects an angle of a triangle, so we've got that angle being bisected right here. Just put in some new tick marks because I don't like the old ones. If a ray bisects an angle of a triangle, then it divides the opposite side into segments whose lengths are proportional to the lengths of the other two sides. So remember, this word proportional, that just means that we're making fractions out of some lengths and that those fractions are equal. So when we draw the angle bisector, we divide the opposite side into two pieces. So in this case, we get AD and DB. Now, the other two sides of the triangle that they're talking about are CA and CB. So what this theorem says is that these two pieces, these two yellow pieces, are proportional to the two green pieces. So there's a couple of different ways we could write this. The way the theorem states it is that AD over DB, so these are the two pieces of that side of the triangle, are proportional, so equal to the other two sides of the triangle, CA over CB. So these two pieces are proportional to these two sides. Now, sometimes I like to write it as green over yellow and green over yellow. So, or we could write it as CA over AD is equal to CB over DB. Okay, so CA was the green, AD was the yellow, CB was the green, and DB was the yellow. So however you like to visualize it, it's fine as long as you do it in a consistent order. So the first one we did yellow over yellow equals green over green, or you could switch it around the way we did it the second time. So let's take a look at this as an example. So I'm going to use my highlighter here. Here's the two pieces of that third side, and then here are the other two sides of the triangle, and I'm just going to call this X. We'll solve for X. So I'm going to do yellow over green for the top part of the triangle, and then yellow over green for the bottom part of the triangle. So I'm going to go 4 over X is equal to 6 over 12. Now if you want to reduce that, you can. I'm just going to leave it like that. Then we're going to cross multiply, so I get 6 times x. 12 times 4 is 48. Divide both sides by 6, and I get that x is equal to 8. Now if there were units included here, you would include them in your problem as always, but here there are not, so you don't need to. Alright, so that's a quick example of the angle bisector theorem. You can go ahead and practice on part B and check your answer with your teacher, and we'll see you in the next video.